Remember when businesses thought that having a website was optional, or when they thought social media was just a fad? Those companies either adapted or they died. AI is that same inflection point, but it's bigger. Every day that you wait, your competitors are building AI capabilities that compound over time. Hello, and welcome to the Influence and Growth Mastery podcast, where high-performing CEOs and entrepreneurs learn to scale smarter. I'm Tanya Gossage, founder of Gossage Consulting and the Power Connectors. Right here, every week, you're going to discover the real strategies in referral marketing, authority building, and AI-powered automation to help you attract high-ticket leads and grow through smart connections, not cold outreach. Hey, what's up? My Influence and Growth Mastery family. Welcome today. So I'm your host. I'm by myself today. And man, we're going to talk about something that is literally, in my opinion, and it's going to continue to do this. It's separating the winners from the losers in business right now. And if you have not adopted artificial intelligence into your business, what in the world are you waiting on? And if I sound excited, it's because I am. I have come off some meetings where we have just been, talking AI, and I'm just seeing the people that are just blowing it up. And the people that are coming out of the 9-to-5 jobs, they've been in it a month, and they are making more money than they were making in their 9-to-5 job. And they're like, what was I waiting on? And those of us that have been in AI for a while, we want to say, we've been trying to tell you, and you're not listening. And so I want to say, if you've not implemented it into your business, you've got to get started. If you're in a 9-to-5 job and you hate it, but you don't even have to know tech. I mean, if you can type on a computer or you can talk into a phone, you can do artificial intelligence right now. There may come a time when it gets more complicated and you can't do it. I was telling someone at lunch today, I remember back in the day when Lotus, I was like, what the heck is Lotus? How in the heck do you do Lotus? I don't even know. And I still don't know to this day. Complicated. I have a feeling that's the way AI may be in the future. If you don't get in today, while it is so easy, it's like counting to 10 or riding a bicycle, then you may not know how to do it in the future. It may not be as easy to learn in the future as it is today. So I beg you, get on this train with us while it's easy, while it is easy to make money. But buckle up, because I'm going to share with you the difference between your business thriving and becoming relevant or becoming irrelevant. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and let's dive in. I'm going to talk about 7 AI secrets that will make or break your business in artificial intelligence. So I've got my hands on some research, or I saw some research here just lately that is actually, it's mind-boggling. And again, we're talking about 7 reasons why AI isn't just changing businesses. It's literally deciding who is going to survive and who is going to be left in the dust. And here's the kicker, that most businesses are still sitting on the sidelines while their competitors are just blowing by them. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, but it's okay. You still have a little bit of time to get on the train, okay? You still have a little bit of time. Buckle up, because I'm going to share with you today. Okay, the brutal truth about AI is, I'm going to share this stat with you that could wake you up better than your morning coffee, okay? So McKinsey and these guys, they know their stuff. They're saying AI could add $4.4 trillion. 4.4 trillion, that's a T, dollars in productivity growth worldwide. That's a lot of money. That's a lot. And this isn't in some distant future. I mean, this isn't crazy stuff. This is happening right now. While you're listening to me talk on this podcast, companies are using artificial intelligence to completely transform how they operate. I have been on, so many of you know, I've talked about this before. I'm in the process of getting AI certified. I have one exam to take, and I've got to get that done this weekend. I keep saying it, I've said for a month, I've got to get that done, and I have got to get that done this weekend. But anyway, so for the last day and a half, I've watched presenters present in front of 700 people their presentations because they've completed their certification. And so they've had this opportunity to present, and I'm seeing these new people certified in what they're doing in their business. I have to tell you, I am mind blown at the things that people are doing. I'm a strategist. I'm a thinker. I'm creative when it comes to this stuff. But some of the things that people are creating, OMG, some of these people, again, they don't have college degrees. They've had college degrees and they've dropped out of what they're doing. We're talking doctors, nurses, people that are lawyers. They're highly educated people, and they are leaving their jobs to work with artificial intelligence because of what is available and the funds to be made. Okay. They're not necessarily doing it for the money. They're doing it for the impact and the transformation that they're seeing. But here's what's really crazy about this. And this is where it gets personal for you and for your business. 92% of companies are planning to increase their AI investments over the next 3 years. What percent did I say? 92% of companies are planning to increase their AI investments over the next 3 years. What does that mean? That means if you're not on this train, you're literally going to be left behind at the station while everybody else rockets ahead. Yes. And get this, only 1% of companies have fully integrated AI. 1%. 1%. That means we are still in the early ages, but the window, I promise you, is closing fast. It's closing fast. In my certification group, people are joining like crazy. My AI certification instructors, they are making money out of the wazoo. When you can make $15,000 an hour, that's good money. That's what they're making. They are bringing in people to be certified like hotcakes because people want to be certified in this stuff. LinkedIn says that the number 2 position requested is an AI certified person. So that ought to tell you something as well. So the number 1 reason is productivity explosion. So let's break this down. The first reason that you need artificial intelligence in your business right now, and this one's going to make you rethink everything about how work gets done. Imagine if I told you that your team could get the same amount of work done in one day that currently takes a week to get done. The amount of work done in one day that currently takes a week. You'd think I was crazy, right? But that's exactly what is happening with AI-powered productivity gains. If you can get done in one day what is now taking you 1 week, would you not consider artificial intelligence? Here's how this works in the real world. Your team is drowning. I can promise you they're drowning in busy work. Data entry, scheduling, basic customer emails, report generation, all this mundane stuff that sucks the life out of your best people. And trust me, I know it does because I've been there. AI handles all of that. AI can take all of that away. Now, if you don't want automation to do it, your team can do it. Train them to do it. If you don't know how to train them, get some of us that know how to do it in there to do it for you. But wait, it even gets better than that. While AI is handling the boring stuff, it's also accelerating problem solving by processing massive amounts of information in seconds. What used to take hours or days to create a presentation can be done in less than a minute, or can be done, depending on how detailed it is, it can be done in less than 2 minutes. To create a course used to take weeks, months. I know, I used to do it. Can be done in 5 to 10, 15 minutes at max. I created a 60-page detailed course the other day in 20 minutes. Detailed, extensive course in 20 minutes. Unbelievable. It would have taken me months to do that in my corporate job. I'm talking about marketing teams that used to spend entire days crafting email campaigns, now doing it in minutes. Content, just like I just said, took hours, now takes minutes. Your people can finally focus on what humans do best: strategy, creativity, building relationships, growing and scaling your business. This is not theory. This is happening right now in everyday businesses, just like yours. Just like yours. Okay, here's the second reason: survival at its fittest. Okay, now here's where things get real. I need you to pay close attention to this because it could determine whether your business exists 5 years from now. We're in the middle of an AI revolution that's creating massive divide. On one side, you have companies that are adapting and thriving. And then on the other side, well, let's just say it's not pretty. PwC output research that should terrify every single business owner who's still waiting to see how AI plays out. They found that your AI strategy today will determine whether you lead your industry or you struggle to catch up tomorrow. Listen, if you're not on this AI train, you're going to struggle. Think about it like this. Remember when businesses thought that having a website was optional, or when they thought social media was just a fad? Those companies either adapted or they died. AI is that same inflection point, but it's bigger. Every day that you wait, your competitors are building AI capabilities that compound over time. They're training AI models on their unique business challenges. They're developing expertise that you cannot buy overnight. Trust me, I have 2 ChatGPT accounts. I have a business account because I have my team on it. And then I have the ChatGPT that I had before my team. I won't even hardly use my team's account because it does not know me like this other one knows me. It's so much further ahead than this other one. That should show you a difference. If AI doesn't already know you, how are you going to catch up? How are you going to catch up? The window for competitive advantage is open right now, but it's not going to stay open forever. You can either be a leader or you can be a follower. But you know what? This is sad, but you can't be both. You can't be both. You can either lead or you can follow, but you can't be both. And I know one thing dang for sure, I'm going to be a leader. I am going to be a leader. Reason number 3 is turning your data into gold. And here's something that's going to blow your mind about how AI transforms decision making. Right now, your business is generating tons and tons and tons of data. Customer interactions, sales numbers, website analytics, market trends. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. But here's the problem. You're drowning in data. You're drowning in it every day, but you're starving for insights. How do I know? I've been there. I've been there, right there with you. AI changes this completely. How do I know? I've been there, right there with you. We're talking about AI-powered systems that can analyze millions of data points and spot patterns that human analysts would never see. They're predicting future outcomes with scary accuracy. And you want to know what your customers will want before they know? AI can do that. AI can do that. You want to optimize your inventory so that you never run out of hot products, but never overstock. AI's got you covered. It's amazing. It's amazing. Companies using AI for market research and customer segmentation, they're gaining insights that give them almost an unfair advantage, while their competitors are making decisions based upon gut feelings and yesterday's data. These companies are making moves based on tomorrow's reality. I continue every single day to be amazed at what comes out next. It's almost you buy a tool and the next day it's obsolete. What is so nice, I heard somebody, I kid you not, I cannot remember though the exact amount. It was thousands. I was astonished. Spending thousands of dollars in products to run her business. She decided to get on the AI train. And because of what's out there, the free products that we have access to, she was able to run her business on $90 a month. $90. Multi-thousand to $90. It's possible. And then to make the amount of revenue that we are making, when you can do a presentation for somebody and charge them $1,200, when you can sell a chat GPT for $1,000, come on, guys, get on this train. Reason number 4, customer experience revolution. Let me paint you a picture of what customer expectations look like today. Your customers, they want instant responses. They don't want to wait a week anymore. They don't want to wait a day. They don't want to wait an hour. They want instant responses. They want personalized experiences, and they want seamless interactions 24/7, and they're not willing to wait. This week, I opted into a new marketing platform. I started it on my phone and my phone errored out. And I thought, okay, I'll just go to my computer and finish the task. I go to my computer to finish the task. I get in, but all of a sudden I have problems. I'm like, I got to get a hold of support. So I see that they have a little support button down there and I start talking to support. I want it fixed right now. So I start talking to chat, and thank God it was a person. I'm like, well, escalate this. I need this fixed right now because I have things that I want to do with this. I want my team on it because it was a phenomenal platform. It was recommended to me and they demoed it for me and I saw what it could do. And I was like, I'm going to cancel another one and purchase this one and I'm going to use it and I'm ready to go because I saw enough that I was ready to implement. We want instant response. And they said, let me escalate it to so-and-so. And I didn't hear from them. And the next day I was like, I still didn't hear from anybody. And I got an email from them. I responded to that email and I said, I'm still waiting. And then they escalated it. And I was on the phone with them. They took care of it. Great response. But that's the thing. We want instant right now. And AI gives you instant. it helps you take care of it. We are not willing to wait. Meeting expectations or meeting these expectations the old way, good luck with that. You need an army of customer service reps working around the clock, and you're probably still going to fall short. That's the old way. Things have got to take place. But AI, it flips the script entirely. We're not talking about clunky chatbots from 5 years ago that made everybody want to throw their phones across the room. Today, AI assistants, they understand the natural language. They're learning from every single interaction. They can handle complex inquiries with human-like comprehension. It's amazing. Sometimes today, you don't know. You literally don't know whether you're talking to a human or you're talking to a chatbot. There's been a couple of times, now a lot of times you do know, but there's been a couple of times I've had to ask the chatbot, are you human or are you a chatbot? They're getting good. And yes, that's scary. They're getting good. But it even goes beyond customer support. AI-driven marketing is automatically delivering personalized content to every customer based upon their unique preferences and behavior. Wow. Wow. We've come a long way. Every email subject line, every product recommendation, every piece of content adapts to what that specific customer wants to see. I've been on my masterminds with an individual. I shouldn't call it Zoom platform because it's not Zoom, it's a different platform. My apologies because I can't remember the name of it. But there's a platform coming out that has human behavior integrated in it somehow. That thing, it's scary. It's a scary, amazing. But again, I'm so amazed at the things that are coming out. But if you, again, I just say, if you have not gotten on the train, you've got to get on the train. You are going to be left behind. I'm not going to say you're losing your job. I'm not going to say that because there has to be humans to run this stuff. There has to be humans. Harvard researchers found that marketers that gain and master AI will gain a competitive edge, not a small advantage, a decisive one. AI has to have humans, and those humans are going to have a competitive edge, a big one. Reason number 5, innovation at light speed. We talk about moving at the speed of light. We now say moving at the speed of AI because AI is moving at such a rapid speed. Innovation used to be slow. It used to be expensive and used to be risky. You would spend months designing something, more months prototyping it, investing serious money. And then you would even cross your fingers that customers would actually want it. AI is compressing innovation cycles so dramatically that it's almost unfair. I told you that I was watching all of these AI certified consultants doing their presentations, and many of them created no-code apps. The things that they have invented, mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. Some of them simple, some of them mind-blowing. Do they have coding degrees? No. Are they tech people? No. They're nurses, scientists, life coaches, bankers, virtual assistants, everyday humans that have a creative mind using artificial intelligence, creating apps that will blow you away. We're talking about AI accelerating product development by up to 50%. Software companies are using AI to generate code automatically, cutting development time from weeks to days. Design firms are exploding hundreds of creating variations in the time it used to take to produce a handful. It's crazy. What once required large teams and massive budgets is now accessible to small teams, even individuals with the right AI tools, and could even be done for free. Many of the people that are presenting yesterday and today did them with free, no code tools. Absolutely amazing. And this, or I want you to think about what this means for your business. You can test ideas faster, iterate quicker, bring products to the market while your competitors are still in the planning stage. It's like having a fast forward button, an easy button for innovation. The businesses that figured this out first don't just get a head start. They get to define the entire market categories while everyone else is trying to catch up. If they can catch up. Goes back to what I said at the beginning. If they don't get on the train now, I don't know that they'll be able to in the future because it may be too complicated for many. Okay, let's talk about everybody's favorite topic, money. Because at the end of the day, all of these benefits mean nothing if they don't improve your bottom line. And here's what the numbers look like when businesses implement AI strategically. 40% cost reduction in operational expenses, $3 million in annual savings for mid-sized companies, 18 months to positive ROI, 25% improvement in profit margins. But here's the real kicker. These aren't just one-time savings. AI enables you to scale without scaling cost proportionately. You can serve more customers, process more transactions, handle more complexity without hiring proportionately more staff. For many, you don't have to hire any more staff. But if you do it right, if you're a solopreneur, you would at least hire a virtual assistant to help you. If you're a small business, you would at least incorporate artificial intelligence and have your team help you. You could even reduce staff. Even though I said it's not going to take your job, you could find other things that those people can do and grow your job, grow your business. Organizations that have crossed what researchers call the Gen AI divide are reporting savings in the millions. They're reducing reliance on expensive internal agencies and consultants. Tasks that used to require costly external expertise can be handled efficiently in-house. This operational leverage at its finest. Instead of growing, this is an operational leverage at its finest. Instead of growing linearly, these businesses can scale exponentially. And in today's competitive landscape, that kind of efficiency isn't just nice to have, it's survival. You've got to have it. And then number 7 is empowering your people. Now, I know that some of you are thinking, but what about my employees? Will AI replace them? And let me put this myth to rest right now. The reality is completely the opposite. As I mentioned, you could reduce staff, but I highly recommend you use them somewhere else. When implemented thoroughly, it doesn't replace humans, it empowers them. Research shows that employees are actually eager to embrace those AI tools. In fact, they're already using them more than most leaders realize. I know of companies right now, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. There are companies right now who have employees that are using them behind their boss's back. because they want to use them in the business and they're not supposed to. But here's how this works in practice. AI handles the tedious, repetitive, mind-numbing parts of the work, freeing your people up to do what humans do best. Your employees know the power of AI. They know the power. It gives them the ability to creatively think, complex problem solve, the ability to create relationship building and strategic decision making. They know that. They want to use it. And some of them are using it. So just know it. An accountant uses AI to automate data entry and basic reconciliation, gaining time to provide strategic financial advice. A marketer leverages AI for campaign execution, focusing instead on creative strategy and customer relationships. Your team becomes more capable, more valuable, more satisfied in their work. This isn't about replacing your team. It's about unleashing their full potential. Unleash their power, unleash their potential, unleash their skill set. Allow them to work at what you hired them to do. Do me a favor and overcome that fear factor. Jump off the fear bridge, as I call it all the time. I get it. I do. I get it. Despite all the benefits that many business leaders are hesitating, the obstacles, I know it feels real, and the change is scary. It can be scary. But here's what research consistently shows. The biggest barrier to AI success, isn't technology. It's not talent shortages or budget constraints. You know what it is? It's leadership hesitation and the lack of strategic vision. While you are deliberately worrying about risk, your competitors, they're pulling ahead. Every day that you wait is another day they're building capabilities that will be working harder and harder for you to match, for you to catch up. Successful AI adoption requires bold, decisive leadership with clear strategic vision. You're going to need to define specific objectives, start with high impact pilots, build responsible governance, invest in your people, and scale what works in your company. This is not, I promise you, about reckless adoption, blind faith, stoop and fall down, like as my husband used to say, in technology. It's about strategic integration with proper planning and responsible deployment. The businesses that thrive in this coming decade won't be those with the most advanced technology. They'll be those with leaders who had the courage to act when it mattered most. It's going to be the leaders who weren't afraid who were afraid and stepped out and figured it out. Those are the ones. Those are the ones. So here's where the rubber meets the road. It isn't a futuristic concept anymore. It's a present day imperative that's reshaping industries, redefining competitive advantage, and determining which businesses lead and which ones struggle to survive. I don't want you to be one of those that struggle to survive, but the early adopters are already seeing the rewards. They're achieving productivity gains, and their competitors, they can't match. Delivering customer experiences and build the loyalty and innovate at the speeds and that leave traditional competitors scrambling. You've got to get on this train. These advantages, they compound over time. And organizations that are building AI capabilities today are going to be far more capable tomorrow, while those that delay fall further and further and further behind every passing quarter. So here's what I want you to do right now. First is invest strategically. Allocate resources to high impact AI initiatives that align with your core business objectives. Invest in AI training. Invest in AI today. Second is empower your teams, provide training tools and permission to experiment. Your people, they're ready. They're hungry for it. They're ready to embrace AI if you will enable them to. And then third, lead the transformation. Take decisive action with clear vision and responsibility. The choice is yours. I can't make it any more clear than that. The choice is yours. You can either lead the transformation or be left behind it, but you can't ignore it. I mean, I guess you can. The more you do, you're really going to be left behind. But businesses that thrive in the next decade won't be those with the most resources or the biggest teams. They're going to be the leaders who recognize this moment for what it is, the defining competitive opportunity for our time. This is it. This is an AI movement right now, right now. So that's a wrap on today's session or episode. I am going to put, I'll call it an ebook, a document on today's session that brings all of this together. And I hope you'll take a look. But I want you to keep building your influence. I want you to keep mastering your craft and take action when it matters most. Please don't wait too long to incorporate AI into your business. If you need some help, if you need AI literacy training, I'm happy to help. Book a call with me and I'll be happy to help you. But take a look at this document. The resource will be in the show notes. And we'll talk to you again next week. Take care. Bye. Thanks for tuning in to the Influence and Growth Mastery podcast. If you're ready to attract high-ticket leads, scale with AI, and grow through powerful referral networks, visit my website, gossageconsulting.com. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with any CEO who is ready to simplify, scale, and succeed without the burnout. Until next time, stay influential and keep building smart connections that drive the real growth. See you soon.